Hello everyone, this is Sundus Firdaus. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will learn about eval function and input function in this video. So what is input function? It is used to take user input. Let's write it. Let's understand with the help of the code. I am taking input function here. Now passing a string inside it like 1 second. Yeah. Enter a number. Okay. Now I want to print it. Print x. And also I want to check the data type of an output. So here I am writing type function. I want to know the type of x. Okay. So let me open the terminal. So in this video, we will use terminal. So how we will use it? Just write Python space and write the name of your file that you want to execute. Here for me, it is input eval function.py. So I will mention the same name here, input eval function.py. Okay, now hit enter. I will enter any number like 3. So here my output is 3 and its data type is string. Okay. So here let me write one note, that is numbers are treated as text. Okay. So let me discuss some common error that people mostly do. Common mistake, that is here I am taking a is equal to input. I am taking input function and pass some string inside it like enter first number. All right, now let me take b variable and here I will use again input function, will pass enter second number. All right, now what I will do next, that I will write print. Now I want to perform addition operation here. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, let me comment my previous code and clear the terminal. For that I am using clear. Okay, hit enter, it will clear terminal. If you already used command previously, so it will appear if you press up arrow key or down arrow key according to your convenience. So here I am using up arrow key and click enter. Now I will enter 2 as my first number and 3 as my second number. So here I didn't got 5, I got 23 instead. Why? Because input function always return string, not integer. Although you are entering here number, but it is not number, it is not of integer data type, it is of string data type. Okay, so let me do it in a correct way. So let me write a note here, that string don't add, they concatenate. Okay, so what does that mean? It get joined, not get added. So if you want to add two numbers, so what would be the correct approach? Let me explain you that as well. So that correct approach. Okay, so let me take one variable, that is a. Okay, now I will use here in function. We already discussed about typecasting. The same thing I will do here as well. Just copy this one, copy it and paste inside your in function. this string will convert it into integer now. All right, now do the same for the second also, like for b variable. Again write int function. Now copy this string statement, copy and put it inside the int function. Okay, now what I will do here now is, let me clear this. Okay, so here I am using up arrow key to get the previous command that I used to execute my Python file. Okay, let me comment this previous code. Okay, so it will run it. Hit enter. 2, 3. Now I got 5, not 23 this time. Okay, so with the help of int function, you can convert a string to int data type and can perform addition operation or arithmetic operation, any kind of operation you can perform. So let me write a note here, that is int function convert string to integer. Okay, now let's see some tricky concept, and that is overwriting. Let's understand what is overwriting. Here I am taking x. I am taking int here, int function and input function. Write something inside it. For example, enter a number. Okay. Now what we will do here, x is equal to input. Now this time I'm not taking, let me write copy. Okay, v. In the first one I took int function, but in second I didn't use int function, directly used input function. All right, so let me print x and print the type of x. Okay, now let me comment the previous code. Okay, clear it. Now enter a number. For example, 2. Now I'm entering 3. So what I got? I got 3, not 2. Why? Because latest value overrides previous value. That is why I got 3 instead of 2. Now the data type of 3 is string, not integer. Why? Because as you can see here in this line of code, I use directly input function, not, I didn't add int function. Okay, so if I swap it, just control X, control V. Now again let me run this code. Now this time again I got output as 3, but this time the data type of this output is integer, not string, because this last statement is of int data type. I used int function here, so it will convert the string into integer. Okay, I got int data type, not string data type. So let me write a note here, that latest value overwrites previous value. Okay, now let's move on to next topic, that is eval. So what eval do? Eval execute input as Python code. It can run system commands. It is a security threat or security risk. Okay, so let us discuss this as well. So I'm taking x variable here. Now we'll use eval function. We'll use input function. Now enter something inside it, like enter something. Okay, now I will use some system command. For that I will import os. Okay, now we'll use system method, system method, and so you do not need to understand it. I'm just writing for your understanding that how it's a security threat. So let me execute this code. Let's see. I put 5. Okay, so it got hacked. Okay, so it's a security threat because user can pass code inside it. So we should avoid eval function. And one more thing, that you cannot write eval something like this. Okay, because it will throw an error. Let me comment this code. See, I got an error, syntax error. All right, so let me write a note here. Eval function needs valid Python expression, not plain text. Let's focus on the final summary. So input function always return string. In function convert string to number. Eval function executes code. I will mention this file into my description box. If you like this video, so please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you for watching this video.